one of the major operations here at Lego Park is, of course, is the ride development and maintenance. And to talk to us about that is Jim Miller. Jim, you're in charge of all that, basically, right?
Yes, I am. I've got about 65 guys out here. I'm in charge of all the rides, the landscape, and also the facilities on the property.
Question of the day, I'm sure. What's been the biggest challenge of getting everything ready for today?
Well, I think the infrastructure, when we come in here, I came in almost 2 years ago, the infrastructure was in pretty bad shape. Not that it wasn't workable, it was just old. So we had to dig up a lot, we had to change it, put new pipes in the ground, new pump stations. That was our biggest challenge.
Yeah, we've been hearing that a lot today. New pipes, new everything.
Yeah.
We're standing in front of the Lego Technics coaster. What kind of decisions were made to, I guess that's the wrong question, but how do you decide that they'll bring a coaster like this in versus, say, something a little bit bigger, maybe something even a little bit more tamer? Because we rode this today, and for the size of it, it's got a little bit of a wallop to it.
It does. It runs about 28 miles an hour, but the reason we brought the Technic here is because we have this at other parks. It's been a great asset for us. Kids love it. It's something that both young and old alike can get on and ride. So it works for us.
That you can get on it if you're just a little bit smaller than I am. I had a little bit of a.
Well, I'm a little.
I'll go there. They're like, give me one more click.
Yeah.
No, I can't. But every 5 seconds we hear this big just blast of water. That's one of the interactive elements that Legoland's been known for.
Right. We have a big interactive here, and not only just here on a lot of the rides, we're actually teaching kids, fire safety. We're teaching kids, how to drive a car. We're teaching kids how to drive a boat, water safety. So we have a lot of interactives for the young children.
Which I actually love that, the boating school. That was, I've never seen anything like that. Living here in Florida, you want boating school, you kind of just get thrown into it and go out and back late
right.
there.
Right.
Now, what are some of the everyday, day-to-day challenges of maintaining everything?
First of all, we have to inspect every ride every day. Just to give you an example, the Technic coaster behind me takes 2 guys 3.5 hours every day to inspect the entire ride before we open it to the guests. If that is not done, we won't open the ride.
And you guys do all your in-house inspections. You're required by the state. I know a lot of people kind of made a little bit of stink about it. Well, Lego's not going to have to be responsible to the state.
And we actually partnered with Alan Harrison at the state. We had their people come in and we walked the park with them, and we felt like, well, we're going to go for the exemption because we have 233 years of ride experience just on my crew.
Right.
And that's on 24 guys. So we have a lot of experience with rides. We feel we're just as good, if not better, than some of the other parks here that are exempt. We welcome the state to come in anytime that they want to come in. They're welcome to come in here. We're actually good partners with them, and they've been a big help too.
And that's the point that I was making with it. The state inspected parks, you may not get they're all safe, don't get me wrong, but they're not going to be as safe and kept up to date and run as smoothly as, say, Legoland, where you guys inspect it every single day.
Right, we go a little bit above and beyond what the manufacturer asks for. We also go above and beyond because that's what Merlin wants. Safety is our #1 goal out here.
Well, I also found that with a ride that if you inspect it all the time, you find out what's wrong with it right away. Maybe it's not a major catastrophic flaw with it, but it's something that might cause a little bit of discomfort with the guest. And especially here in Florida with all the weather, you get a lot of rides that have a lot of wear and tear because of the weather.
Right.
And that's something that day-to-day operations you can keep right out of.
And my management staff and myself every day, we talk about, sometimes you hear of someone maybe scratching herself on something out here, whether it be a building fence, a facility, a ride, it's something we investigate right away. It's something that we've instilled in our people.
Excellent. So safety, day-to-day operations, you guys are on top of it.
We're on top of it.
Thank you so much for all your time.
You're welcome.